So Lynn, we are going to do a super conscious reading, and you have never done one before, and then we are going to follow the reading with a recording session. So I'm going to tell you what the super conscious readings are all about. They've actually, I've designed them myself. I'm an artist, so all the symbol, all the drawings and the artistic work is done by me. And I designed them to tap deep within our 3 memories of consciousness. And they help you bring to the surface with the most worldwide common symbolism, all that you need to let go so that you can move with ease towards the life you want to create, the life you love. And just as an educational part, we all have 3 memories, although most of us are not aware of that. We've got a superconscious memory, which is physiological and passed down through family. And this is a field of structures that informs your cell and DNA, how to act and the human that you're going to turn out to be. We also have an unconscious memory, and this unconscious memory communicates through feelings. And it runs the body like the digestive system, or or the respiratory system. The unconscious can be trained easily to interpret symbols through repetition, and it can automate simple or complex tasks like driving or playing a sport. And this is and then we've got the self-conscious, and some people call it the ego mind. And this is our thinking brain, our rational and logical brain, and also our conscious experience. And the active experience, which I'm going to be using it in the recording session, is our current reality. And what we are experiencing at the moment is made up of both self-conscious and unconscious memory. So outside of the active experience, our reality, we have dormant memories that can be triggered into the active experience when needed. Do you remember where you were on the 9/11?
No.
No?
No, I don't even remember where I was. I just know that we had 2 twin towers blow up. Or get wrecked anyway.
Most people remember that event. Or do you remember something really significant, like the birth of a child or something? Yeah, you'll remember something as strong. Or when you got your first pet, or your cat, or your dog. Yeah,
my dog.
Your dog. So if you think about when you got your dog, can you remember those feelings you felt?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So elated.
Correct. So this memory was dormant, and we just triggered it to the active experience. And that memory is associated with feelings of you getting your pet. So the more intensive the memory is, the easier it is for us to remember. But some of them that cause pain or trauma, they're pushed back, and we kind of forgot about them. It's like we have amnesia, yeah? So the main personality starts forming at birth or sometime before, and all memory of the main personality is in fact stored in the self-conscious, and this is who is making most of the decisions. However, part of aspects of yourselves are created through trauma or pain, and this can disrupt the main personality and cause self-sabotage and pain. Yeah. These parts can be in any of the 3 memories, yeah, the structures, and can be woken up at any time. Yeah, let's see if somebody had a trauma of, when that person was young, was actually bitten by a spider, poisoned by a spider, let's say that, and then it's got a complete, every time they see a spider, that pain is triggered of what happened, of having that poison in the body and going to hospital or whatever trauma caused, and maybe he almost died or she almost died. So yeah, as I say, can actually cause the pain to be revived, and the fear of seeing it is like a trauma. If the pain was too intense, or maybe the trauma was passed down from family, these parts can be amnesic to the main personality, and vice versa. And some parts can live in the active experience and cause conflict with the main personality without you actually knowing the reason why. Yeah, is that understood? Yeah. So the superconscious readings are able to identify these aspects of yourself that might have been created through pain or trauma. So once we identify them, we can bring them to the active experience and use the recoding process to treat all parts and aspects so they can join the main personality, share the information, and increase satisfaction in life. Yeah. So that's what the readings are going to do. And then I'm going to explain a little bit about the recording. The recording is a very safe process that is going to allow me to connect to the part of you called the superconscious, one of the three memories. And that we can actually connect to it to treat emotion. This is not a trance or hypnosis. You can do the work on yourself. However, it is easier to have a coach to do the work with you and connect to the superconscious. Learning to do this presents no danger, as there are many ways to block the treatment. You are in complete control. And throughout this process, you don't need to do anything. You know, it's a closed eyes exercise. You just need to listen passively as I give gentle commands and instructions to your superconscious. And the superconscious loves to shift and change what we want to change. It just follows the instructions. Once we use this method to access those aspects that they have been causing resistance and between the emotion, pain, beliefs, a shift is going to occur within you, where you will notice that the resistance has either disappeared or has dropped. And the resistance is that which stops you from moving forward towards your goal. Yeah. And the reason why the resistance drops or disappears is because all aspects of you have joined the main personality, leading you to being able to experience more satisfaction in life. Yeah. Okay. So after the recording session, you'll be able to focus on that which you desire to create. And this is what we are hoping to do here. Yeah. To help you remove those blockages through the superconscious reading and recording, so you can move towards that true goal that you desire. Yeah. Okay. So Lynn, I've got the cards here. Yeah. And
did you make those?
Yes, there is 100 of them.
They're beautiful.
So what I'm going to do, I'll show them one by one. It's called the 2-pillar reading. And basically, there is 2 pillars, and there is 4 cards, 2 cards on each pillar, from the unconscious, self-conscious, and superconscious. And then it tells us where we are now with our beliefs and with the blockages, what they are, and how is that about to manifest. Okay. So I'm just going to be shuffling the cards, and when you feel that you are ready, I want you to say stop.
Okay.
So just tune in.
Stop.
I'm going to lay them up, down. The first card I've got is that is the card that said that you hold in your hands a great secret, which is the information that you have towards your new structure and ID. And the fact that this card is on an unconscious level, it means that you are actually beginning to apply it, and it's actually working, even if you don't feel it might be working as much as you would like, but something is happening. It's also giving me a card where you, it's a card of somebody who is visualizing things, all your desires. So It's just telling you that you know you have the secret to manifest those into existence. Yeah. And then on the other side, it says that you are actually doing it, Lynne, because in the other side, I've got a really nice card, and it's the card of your soulmate.
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
I haven't started looking yet.
Well, it's there. And the other card that I've got is the card of the Good Dragon. And the card of the Good Dragon means that you have let go of so many things, Lynne. Yeah. You've actually done it. Yeah. And some influences who were really, really hard, you are beginning to use your intuition and your intelligence, and you're disassociating yourself from them. Yeah. And this was not easy, but they made you captive. You know what I mean? They made you a little bit insane, too controlling. Yeah. And this is what you've been letting go. In the past, you had bad experiences with relationships as well. Yeah, and there is next to the soulmate relationship, I've got the card of the snake, which it means a resistance in a symbolic way. Doesn't mean anything wrong. A resistance. Yeah, that's all. So this is what I'm having here. But one of the cards which I love, and this is coming to your conscious level, yeah, is this one, which is you entering into your new structure. Let go of everything. And the one that follows is the wheel of light. You radiating life to all beings. This is your purpose. So I'm going to say, don't let anything come on the way, because you can perfectly do this.
You're going to make me cry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got a really strong intuition. What happened that in the past, you were too weak to act on it. So you gave in to things that they were not right in your heart, just because it was an easier life. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. However, that intuition is coming to the surface, is coming to the surface, is coming to the surface. There is a little bit of let go. Yeah. But this is the card that is a little like, you know, bow here. And this is my interpretation of paradise within. You are on target. Yeah. Totally on target. And I tell you which one is the last card of the reading. This is the total wisdom. You will understand all the processes, be able to teach them, and be an amazing coach, because you are going to be revealed all the wisdom. You are being helped. You've got a really good heart, but you've been misunderstood. When all you wanted was to help, you were battered. You were put down. You were mocked. And this stops today. Because for what I'm seeing here is of somebody who's trying really hard, is doing her best, and that has got an incredible potential. Your intuition is really fine-tuned, and this is really difficult to get. And this is your advantage. So what if you need a little bit of help to write something up? So what if you need to do the test a few times more? Yeah, that doesn't matter. You've got the greatest gift. You know who to ask for help. You know who's going to be helping you. You know who's going to be kind to you. You know that. You're highly intelligent. these aspects of you, all of these traumas and pains for what's happened to you, is what's mainly blocking you becoming the powerful creator that you are. Yeah?
Yeah.
You need to make a conscious decision right now that you're gonna let them go. We just brought them to the surface. We know what it is. We don't need to go into detail. You just need to let them go. So on your mind, I let them go. And don't feel bad if you need to if you need to let go of some influences that are not good for you, Lynne. Because this is your life. You don't need to sacrifice for anybody else. You don't need to. This is for you to become a powerful creator. Everybody else have got their life. That doesn't mean that you're not going to support or be there, but the relationship can change. Are there any questions?
No, you hit everything on spot. Absolutely on spot.
So now tell me, after what we've done now, just tell me, what is it that you would love to create? The thing you desire the most, out of love, not because, no secondary intentions, just because you love it. Like you love your dog.
Yeah.
The same way.
I would love to create a business, a coaching business while I'm on the road traveling. I'm selling my house and I'm buying an RV to travel in around the United States and coach, so I can make enough money to do other things with and have more choices. Okay. Not that I really, need a lot of money. I just want to have enough, more than enough, to be able to make choices.
First, we are editing. Why shouldn't you have all the money in the world? Yeah. Secondly, yeah, we are putting conditions. So we're going to forget about that. Tell me, is it your passion to teach this?
Yes.
Would you love to have a business teaching this?
Yes.
And that's all you need to focus on.
Okay.
The how, the money you're going to make, you don't do it for money. You do it for love.
Yeah.
Another choice is financial abundance. You do it for love. Yeah. Okay. Right. Excellent. So tell me, what's on the way? Tell me, come back to this reality. How is it now compared to what you want?
It's a little stressful because I feel like I'm on the precipice of a huge shift. Mm-hmm. And when that happens, I feel like everything's just going to fall in place. Bang, 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 bang.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So you're on oscillating structure. You're getting there, and you're being pulled back. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. From stress and worry that I'm worried, and I have stress that things aren't going to follow through.
So you're thinking about the how.
Yeah.
So what is your focus?
Right now, I guess it's kind of on the how.
On the how. So who are you giving the power?
The how.
How do we create?
End result, intention.
We focus on the end result. We record the resistance, take the action, and we focus on the end result, not the how. That's much less stress.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How do you define yourself?
Oh. I define myself as somebody who really cares a lot about other people and doesn't always know how to communicate that.
Do you need
In a
to
way-
communicate it?
in a way that somebody understands? I don't know, maybe. I just want to be understood.
You want to be understood.
Yeah.
What happens if you're not understood?
I feel rejection. I have feelings of rejection when that
What
happens.
happens if you are rejected?
It doesn't make me feel good about myself.
Do you think you're insignificant?
Yeah. I feel like I don't count.
You don't count.
Yeah. And I don't get to be heard or respected.
Why is it so important to be heard or respected by others? What does this give you?
It gives me the confidence in knowing that I have something valuable to share and teach other people, and they get it.
Don't you know this yourself?
Yes. I don't know how to present it in that way.
What do you mean by that? Present what that way?
I know that it's valuable. I don't know how to communicate to other people that it's valuable.
When people come to this modality or to this system, Lynne, they're already searching.
Okay.
They already know it's valuable. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Remember
when they show up, they are already looking for something, and they'll know that I have value for them.
Correct.
Okay.
How do you view others and the world, Lynne, towards you?
Some days I don't feel supported by the world, and other days I feel like everything is right where it needs to be.
Okay, an inner conflict there, isn't it?
Yeah. Used to, I didn't feel any kind of feelings about the world. So I've kind of shifted that a little bit. I feel a little bit more kindly towards the world.
Well, according to the reading, is that you have many traumas from how you've been treated, but that's not, so obviously that's reflected on your view towards others and the lack of support, but that's a perception, it's not the reality. We distort and generalize reality according to our past experiences. And we need to be aware of that we can shift into an incredibly supportive world.
Okay.
Yeah. Just by changing the belief. Yeah. Okay. So finish the sentence. I really, really, really would love to have, an amazing business teaching what I love, but.
But it seems like it's hard, and I'm not moving fast enough.
What do you find it so hard? What is the hardship about it?
I'm struggling a little bit with having the content down for Hannah.
But do you think you're the only one who is having this problem?
I just feel like I'm the only one that's really stressed about being perfect for Hannah. I want to perform. It's a perfectionist thing. Does that make sense?
Because all I see on the media sites, on the community network, is that people are failing the test. Yeah. And it's really, really hard. I've tried 7 times, 3 times, 4 times. It's just, you're not the only one. Yeah. It's very, it's a tough, people who pass the certification, they know their stuff. They have to. Yeah.
It's not that I don't know my stuff. I have a hard time putting it in writing, and I need to practice being able how to frame things, because I noticed today in a practice session with the assimilations or immersions that I was working with other coaches and I didn't really pre-frame the process and how it would come out, but I'm learning to fine tune that skill.
Yeah, so it's a learning process. The certification course list is really, really complex. It's a lot of things to learn. You know, they're giving us so much information that it's almost, you know, impossible to assimilate that really, really quickly. You need to take your time and listen and practice and listen and practice, and it just takes time. But that's for everybody. But you know, this is
I think it's more about me pushing myself to be on point all the time.
But you can be on point all the time while you go through this process. You're going through a learning process.
Okay.
Everybody's going through a learning process till they eventually pass the test.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a way of saying it. Anyway, I think we've brought quite a lot of things today through the reading and the unpacking through the active experience. So I think it's time to do some recording. So I'd like you to close your eyes now and just take a few breaths. Deep inhalations and exhalations. Just relax your body. And choose to make the most of it. And then give me permission to connect to your superconscious.
I've done that.
Yeah. Superconscious, are you there? Superconscious, can you please bring up all the resistance towards this choice into the active experience? All the resistance that is stopping this choice. Please bring into the active experience in a safe and easy way. Please treat all emotions, all the emotions of stress, worry, fear, self-doubt, insecurity, and any emotions related to being hurt, feeling insignificant. Please treat and do a massive change history and everything that's needed. Thank you. Superconscious, please bring up all beliefs and thoughts into the active experience around letting go of this resistance. Letting go is hard. Letting go is unsafe. Letting go and accessing my true power is scary. Letting go of all family connections is hard. Superconscious, please treat all aspects of these beliefs and please treat a massive change history and everything that's needed. Thank you. Superconscious, I want you to examine any resistance when it comes to this statement. I can have this goal. I can have my business. I can have my business and travel the world. I am a superconscious magnetic mind coach. I am on my true power. I will do whatever it takes to have this goal. It is safe for me to have this goal. I am this goal. Superconscious, please do a massive change history and treat everything as needed. Thank you. Please treat all the resistance to the alignment statement and do a massive record. Thank you. Superconscious, you're required to examine all part-time personalities and aspects that are causing this resistance. We require for them to have treatment around their traumas, disappointments, hurts, fear, thoughts. Lies. Please let them all know that they will not die. They will just be joining the main personality. Please also bring up front to the active experience the protector controller. The protector controller part-time personality. And superconscious, please do a massive change history, massive treatment on everything that is needed to reduce the resistance of the protector controller down to non-resistance. Superconscious, please treat to a massive change history. Superconscious, please bring out the inner child. Please treat all pains, traumas, negative associations, broken promises, parental disappointments, and everything else that is needed around the inner child. Please treat to a massive change history. Superconscious, please bring up any other part-time personalities that are holding on to this resistance and any other aspects of the personality that are causing this resistance. The people pleaser, the perfectionist, the wounded, the inner critic, and any other part personalities, please bring them up all up front. I'd like to speak to all part personalities that are blocking the treatment. We desire to have you join the main personality and not be fighting. You're required to have treatment. You will not die. However, you will remove the emotion and turn the pain into wisdom. We require you to have treatment so that you can be on the same team again as a whole, part of the whole. Superconscious, please treat all aspects and allow all aspects to just join into just one main personality after treatment. Please treat and record every single element of resistance. Thank you. Superconscious, I want you to do this easily and gently on the right time frame, in the perfect way and in the perfect order to feel really, really, really good. Relief, stress-free, joyful and happy. Superconscious, please note any memory barriers. Please treat to a massive change history and everything that's needed. Superconscious, can you see this energy around personal power? Superconscious, can you please bring to the active experience everything about personal power? Action, commitment, and following through even on the risk of failures of what others could say or think, in the risk of ridicule, letting others down. Superconscious, please bring up into the active experience anything around personal power and following through. Please treat and do a massive change history and everything that's needed. Thank you. And allow you to visualize yourself as a bird in a cage. And the door is open, wide open. And the bear approaches and looks out the door. Wondering what it is to be like being a free bird. As many of us are just looking at the door. Superconscious, can you see this metaphor? Superconscious, please treat all the emotions, metaphor, beliefs, and mental patterns So we are free as a bird to step out into the unknown, out of that door, to fly towards freedom. Freedom of being our true selves as a powerful creator. Superconscious, if there's any remaining resistance towards this choice, please devise your own treatment plan, bring it into the active experience and do a massive change history. Melting down that resistance like an ice block in a hot day. And let's reinforce this choice with courage, determination, with love, with our fullest expression. I choose this end result. I trust and I will follow through. I trust the universe is on my side. I trust the world is helping me. Let's reinforce it with trust and with fun and excitement and love. And notice what it is to have this choice without the resistance, Superconscious. Superconscious, please grant all memories that we have touched today, including memory 1, 2, and 3, tandem memories, quantum memories, ecosystems, and all aspects of consciousness, and ground them into the matrix of the universe. Superconscious, can you please treat all meridian points, all systems related to stress, the digestive systems, the nervous system, the neurons within the mind and the brain, they're working in perfect order. All chakras front and back, include the sacral, root chakra, heart, and throat chakra. And please remove any blockages that may be causing any discomfort or pain. Aligning all chakras, coming to the center point in the heart. Superconscious, can you do a massive history and treat everything as needed? Thank you. And then take a few deep breaths. And when you're ready, come back to me.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. How are you feeling now?
I'm feeling good. It feels like that you were absolutely just in my life from step to step to step.
Mm-hmm.
That was excellent.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Amazing.
No, you are amazing. You have quite a gift.
I need you to drink a lot of water and not to do any recording for the next 2 days.
Okay.
Let this process take place. Yeah.
Okay.
Well done. You've done really, really well.
Oh, you were awesome. You were fantastic. You were so gifted.